So, like for us to look at the CorelDraw toolbox. Okay, I always tell my students, if you don't follow me in this part of the tutorial, that means you're going to have to start the class afresh. Okay, so this is like your work tools. For example, a mechanic has a toolbox where all the different tools are found. The same way also in CorelDRAW you have this toolbox where all your tools for designing your CorelDRAW project are found. So the first tool there is the pick tool. Okay, so the pick tool is used for, consider it says select position or transform objects. That's so you most use it to select object, to move objects from one place to the other, and also to transform the object. So this particular object I have here, I can select these objects and move them to another place in this interface. Okay, you can see. So how do I select? There are two ways to select in CorelDRAW. We have what we call selection by clicking, selection by clicking. So you click the object that you want to select. Okay, just like clicking on this, clicking on this, clicking on this, or this one. This is selection by clicking. Okay, there's also have mark key method of selection. Mark key method of selection. Okay, so you want to do that. You want to do the mark key method of selection. You hold down your mouse, clicking the left mouse button. Again, this is the left mouse button here. So you hold it down and drag. We hold and drag. Make sure this grid covers the entire area that you want to select. You leave the left mouse button alone, and then you see that selected. For example, I want to select only this arrow, so I can just come here and select. So the arrow is selected. Okay, I want to select maybe this. I just hold down my left mouse button, click and drag. That's hold on the mouse button and drag it until this grid covers the target. Then you let it go, and you see what you are looking for is selected. Okay, so these are two ways to select object or text in CorelDRAW environment. Now this is pick tool. They will have the shape tool. This shape tool does many things. So again, I want to just type shape or shape tool. So I'm going to use the pick tool to select it. It's selected already. If it's not selected before, I just click on it, selected. So I can use the pick tool to even increase the size of this text. So if I bring my mouse to this node, NODE, so hold it down and drag, see it is big now. Okay, so I can also use it to move it around. So for it to move around, just bring the mouse to the text or object that you want to move. You see it changes to four-sided arrows now. Hold down your left mouse button again, drag it to any area of the interface. Okay, so that's how to move an object. So as I'm holding down the left mouse button, I am moving it to different locations. When I want to let it go, I just release my left mouse button. Okay, so you see this is where my text is now located. So I can also click down again, hold down the left mouse button again, drag it to the left part of the screen, and then release it again. See, so that's how to all I've done is just dealing with this pick tool. Then I can do shape tool. Now for shape does plenty things. So I'm going to start looking at them one after the other. I can apply different colors to text in this phrase shape tool. So I can just click on this. Okay, shape tool, and then select this node. This node, you can see the nodes here. Okay, so I select this one. If I click a color, it has a different color. Okay, now I'm using my left mouse button for everything, so I want to select a color here again. I use my left mouse button again. It has a different color, like that. Okay, so I can apply different colors to different text in a word by clicking on their different nodes and applying different colors. Now I want to notice something. When I click on this node, every other node here is not selected. Okay, only this one is selected. That's why it's showing black. So if I click here, I have that one affected. The same thing as well with this one. But I can change the color of two tests at the same time, or three, or even more than three, in any amount. So what I do, once this is selected, I hold down the shift key. Okay, select the other one, hold the shift key again, select the other one, like that. If I click a color, it will affect all of them at the same time. So that's what shape tool can help you to do. Now, apart from what I've done now, you can also use shape tool to increase the spaces in between letters in a word. So if you go this way, if I have paragraphs, I can drag this way, but I'm working with just one paragraph here, or one line. So I'll just hold down my mouse here and drag. See, there are spaces now added in between the characters in these words. Okay, so if I want to bring it back, I just hold down again. I'm holding down my left mouse button again, drag, hold it down until you have what you want. Okay, so see, try to bring the words together, then I'll let it be. Okay, so you see, that's what shape tool can help you to do. That's not all. I can also use shape tool to apply curved edges to a rectangle. So again, I'm going to draw a rectangle now. So I click on the rectangle tool here, then click and drag the left mouse button. Okay, now if you see, this shape tool has flat edges, so I can apply, make them have curved edges by using the shape tool. So if I click on this shape tool here and then just come to, you see there are 4 nodes here. 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes. So I want to apply some curves to the edges of this rectangle. I just hold down my mouse, drag this inside, and release it. So you see that I have my edges, the edges of my rectangle curved. So that's what another thing that the shape tool also does. Okay, so you can also use the shape tool to crop an image. Okay, so let's see that. I'm going to import an image now, and I'll use that to teach you how to crop an image with the shape tool. So I have this image here, and I want to crop out this background. Okay, this background, I can use the shape tool to do that. So I just click on shape tool. Now then I can also add in nodes. Okay, nodes, nodes, to help me to crop out this image. So here I'm gonna double click my left mouse button, double click here as well. If I drag this part, you see I'm trying to cut off the background. So do the same thing for this one, do the same thing for this one, like that. Yes. I'm placing nodes to a point where I know that if I don't place them there and drag this shape, I might destroy the shape. So I will just add a node anywhere that I want to drag. Okay, so I'm adding nodes here. Add node here. So to ensure that no part of this image is lost, that's why I'm adding those small nodes here and there. So I can also double click here and add node here. Okay, add node here. Okay. Add node. You add node by double clicking. So add node. Add node. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So I'm removing the background now of the image. Though there are better ways to do this, but I'm just showing you can use the shape tool to also add some remove the background of an image. Okay. So apart from this, we have the zoom to or the crop tool. The crop to remove the area outside the selection. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. So I want to crop out. I'm using the crop tool now, and I want to crop out this some part of this image. If I hold down my mouse like this and drag, cover the area that I want to leave. If I just double click now, see the part that was not covered have been cropped out. Okay, so if I do the same also, for example, I select this shape and double click inside here. Just a moment. So you see that that part, has gone off. Okay, that's how crop tool works. So I'm undoing all the changes. So you just click and okay. Just a moment. Because this one is not a bitmap image. It's a bitmap image. It's quite challenging to do this. But let me just clear and I should just convert this into bitmap first. We'll get to converting image to bitmap later. But let me just convert this one to bitmap now. Okay, so I think cropping should be working easily now. So if I select this area, double click, so you see that side has gone. Okay, so that's how to crop with this cropping tool. Then the next tool there is zoom. Zoom helps you to magnify an area. Okay, when you're doing your project, so that you can be able to see that area very well. So for example, this text here, I'm not seeing it very well. I want to see it very well. What I will do is to click on the zoom tool. Then you see I have a lens with a plus sign inside. So I'll hold down the mouse, drag and cover that area. So see I can now see it properly, right? Yeah. So that's the zoom tool. Of course, here has changed as well. I told you that this place changes depending on what tool you're working with. So I can click on this minus zoom out, so it zooms out. So if I hold on again and drag with the plus zoom plus sign, it magnifies the area that I want. Okay, so I can also zoom out. I can also zoom everything here. Okay, so there are different zooms. There is zoom in. Okay, zoom out. This is zoom to selected. To zoom, only zoom the selected area or selected object or text. So this text object is selected. Okay, so if I go to zoom selected, it just zooms only that object that is selected. Okay, so there is also zoom to all objects. This zooms all the objects in the project. Okay, there is zoom to page. Okay, there's also zoom to page width. Then also there's zoom to height. Let's go to zoom to page. Okay, we can zoom out like this. So this is zoom to. Okay, this is what I have now. The lens plus sign on it. Minus means to zoom out, plus means to zoom in. Okay, then we have the freehand tool. So I can use this freehand tool to draw any object that I want. Lot of objects. I can draw an arrow with it. I can draw a cross with it. I can draw a rectangle with it. I can do anything with this freehand tool. So let me just draw an arrow with it. I just click once. Just click. Don't drag. Don't hold down the mouse. Just click the left mouse button once. Then move the object you're drawing on until you have a straight line. That's a straight line. So I can now do something as well. Just do this and do this. Okay, and maybe okay. So I have an arrow like this. Just drag it and put it there. So I have an arrow. Okay, that's freehand tool. I can also use it to draw a rectangle. Just click here, click here, click here, click again. Make sure you don't leave the nodes. Click in the last node that you created. Click here, then click here, then click here, and make sure that the node is covered. Once it's covered, you can color inside. But if it's not covered, you cannot color inside. Okay, that's rectangle. You can also use the shape tool to make the rectangle look better. Okay, to make it to look better. So that is that. So I'm going to continue. Yeah, I'm going to continue the class, the next class. We're talking about the CorelDraw toolbox.